Alright, so this is it, eh? Thank you all so much. Right, well, let's get right to it. I just wanted to start off by talking about something that's a little in the news right now. The Supreme Court of Canada has just ruled, this is true, that an unconscious woman cannot give consent to sex. I swear to God, this just happened a couple of months ago. Now, I'm serious. Now, I think it's fantastic, personally. I think the timing is right, because if they made this decision a few years ago, I'd be in a lot of trouble. We just all got to hear Pat Ozel. Thank you very much, Pat. Yeah. Just got to hear his joke about plan A, plan B. Now, I don't know about the guys out there, but plan A for me was always, just get the girl to have sex with you. You talk to your buddy the next day, and you'd say, like, how'd the plane go? You'd say, well, you know, it went all right, but man, the condom broke. So this morning we had to go get plan B for shoppers. You'd say, dude, man, this sucks. What are you going to do if plan B doesn't work? I'd just say, oh, you leave plan C to me. See, I always heard that abortion jokes killed. No pun intended. But I heard this comedian a couple of months ago, and he was talking about this girl he slept with. She goes to get an abortion because he was running out of coat hangers. Despicable, right? That's terrible. Awful, I know, right? That's ridiculous. Absolutely terrible. Coat hangers are like 50 cents. You know how expensive it is to pick up on the stairs? Nothing will get the women in the crowd on your side like date rape and abortion jokes. What do you think of me now?
You don't want to see her picture later.
Alright, well, I'll lay off the fair sex for a little while. Homosexuals. I'm really having a hard time understanding why homophobia has just become a hot button issue again. Okay, you've got Kobe Bryant joking no in the NBA, getting in trouble for using gay slurs in the court. You got Tracy Morgan apologizing publicly for insulting gays. I always thought this wasn't a problem anymore. I thought we were cool with the gays. They have their own district in Toronto. We throw a parade for them once a year, this weekend, just for being gay. That's it, that's all, just for being gay. They didn't win anything. It's not for contributions to society. Pride, and you know what, that's fine, I get it, pride, awesome. But I'll tell you this, no one's ever thrown me a parade for being straight. I've never, ever slept with a girl, woke up the next day, called up my buddies and said, dude, get everyone together, we get some floats, we go downtown, we take our message to the streets. Chant it with me. We're straight, we're great, get used to it!
Good, man.
No, I have a gay friend. He's a great guy. I've hung out with him a bunch of times. A lot of fun. And you know what? I'm not a homophobic. I used to be a homophobic when I was a lot younger. And you know, when you tell people when you're younger you're homophobic, especially girls, they'd be like, oh, that's because you're not comfortable with your sexuality. What a load of crap. I always knew I wasn't gay. I was never afraid of becoming gay. It was how gay men had sex that scared me. Just the thought of that happening to you just really kind of freaked me out. You know, I'm sure that gay men aren't thrilled about the idea of having sex with women. So, I just, you know what, I realized as I got older, now I know, there's probably not a chance of gay guys going to try and have sex with me. But when you're younger, you don't want to take that chance. You know what, just like if your biggest fear is being mauled by a bear, you're not going to spend all your time hanging out at the zoo. Well, what do we know about me so far? I'm very popular with the ladies. I'm a recovering homophobic. He's a recovering alcoholic. I'm also Native American. I'm sure you can tell by the skin, green eyes, blonde hair. If that didn't tip you off, it's the alcoholism. is absolutely true, I promise you this. My mom's side of the family is Native American. And I wasn't eligible for all the benefits, the status, all that stuff, until just recently, you know, for legal reasons, kind of important. So I've got all the application forms at home, sitting there, raising them. I'm just too lazy to fill them out. I just rather bang on the drum all day. There's absolutely nothing I love more than racial and cultural stereotypes. I'm a server in a very popular restaurant here in Niagara Falls. I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to mention, just in case. But anyway, so
Peppermints.
I see this all the time, and I don't begrudge tourism because it's my bread and butter. It's something that gets me by, and I love it personally. But you know what? After all these years in the service industry, I realized some things just become automatic. If a black couple comes in and I'm waiting on them, he's going to order a Heineken, she's going to have a pina colada. And if it's a good day, he's going to have a shot of Hennessy. Heineken's like the unofficial beer of black people. Asians will always order off a picture. They will just hold up the menu, point to it, and say, 4 of these. Easy enough. All right, you got it. If you don't believe me, if you've ever gone to a sushi restaurant or like the Chinese restaurant, the food court, pictures everywhere. Stand at the food court, you pay one price for either 2 or 3 items, and there's pictures of sample platters. You're staring at the food, you just say like, oh, this is too complicated. Just take that. But then there's Middle Easterners. They're a different breed altogether. Nothing wrong with them, but they just confuse me. We've all driven past Marineland, and you see the picnic ground, or Packy Picnic Park, as it's a little alliteration for you, Ashley. And you see it there, and as you're driving by, you never see all the colors of the rainbow. You never see a white family mixed in the middle there. It's just strictly that, and it always begs the question, always makes me wonder, how the hell do they plan their vacations? Like, does the guy turn to his wife and she's like, Majula? I never get an impression. And it's the only female Middle Eastern name I know. Majula, I was thinking, we should take a trip to Niagara Falls. Just you, me, the kids, and everyone we know. That's right. Everyone. Yes, I know that's a lot of people. We'll relate to most of them. All right, but I don't want to spend a lot of money. So we'll take one van. Gasoline is expensive. I don't want to spend. We'll take one van. Yes, we can all fit. We can sit on top of each other. We'll just put stools in the van and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Restaurants are expensive too. So we will picnic. Start making sandwiches. I know that's a lot of sandwiches. Do you want to go on this trip or don't you? That's what I thought. Start making sandwiches. Why I ever went through with this range ranch, I'll never know. Do you know what my family got? All they got was a goat and a bag of rice. And the goat ate the bag of rice and its stomach exploded. Now it's dead. You call that a dowry? So start making sandwiches. Well, I'm pretty sure I've offended a lot of people. So I went to a wedding a couple weeks ago. Good time. Weddings are always a good time, especially because, just like prom, if you have a date, you pretty much know how that night's going to end. It's always going to end well. You know, you're at the wedding, open bar, the beer's flowing like wine, everyone's dancing, having a good time. You got your date there, and all of a sudden you see that look. And she's like this, or he. And you know, right at that moment, that it's one drink that is all the difference from a spirited roll in the hay to holding her hair above its head. Or, in the lady's case, preventing him from sleepwalking and pissing in the closet. So you resort to all the measures. You start dancing with them. And you start giving them water and telling them there's
really
vodka.
good, man.
Just drink it, just drink it. But you know, it never used to be this way because all you would ever have to do is just get your date home.
Yeah.
Once they pass out, you just assume it's consensual. Not anymore, thank you very much, Supreme Court of Canada.
Griffin, everybody, be crazy! I think we've seen the birthing of a comedic legend just right now tonight. Tell your friends. Oh, well, you're all hyped up and ready to go, so I'm just going to keep things rolling.
Are you going to jail?
Our next act is also a very, very funny up-and-comer. I did a show with him last night, and he said he's got some awesome one-liners, and I've told this joke many, many times today. He's here tonight. He's awesome. Give it up for Mr. Jules Pesci.
Griff! Way to go.